is up, y'all? Jesse here with Adventure Endeavor, and today we got a little bit of a travel day. We have been camping here on the Colorado River for what, like 4 or 5 days. Quick move for us. It was a really nice reset. We got to be right on the water. Melissa just blocked my view, but that's okay. She made it better. She improved the view. So we're right here on the water. It was nice, a little too cold for swimming. And now we are slowly meandering back towards California to eventually visit family for Christmas. There's a lot going on in California right now. It's kind of weird with all the stuff going on. So we're probably gonna just pop in, see our family, and then pop back out. But today we are traveling from this location, Colorado River, to the northwest side of the Salton Sea, called Truck Haven, California. We're gonna go over there. There's a little bit to see, a little bit to do, but yet again, we're only gonna be there for a few days because then we're going to our friend's house. Let's get this started. And before we get started, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button at the end, if you like it. And don't forget to turn on notifications. Well, it's always something with this lifestyle. So I don't know if you remember, but a few vlogs ago when we came to this spot, our trailer was at such a steep angle because we're going down to the water that in order to get my hitch out, get my truck out, I actually had to let the air out of my airbags, which normally is not a big deal. We air down a lot, let air out of the airbags, but unfortunately, for some reason, my compressors decided to not work. They turn on, they cycle, but they're just not pumping air. I've had them for a very long time, but they might have finally went kaput. So I'm gonna see if Jared will let me use his. I just gotta put a little bit of air in the bags before I can hook up the trailer. So it's always something, and it's always very fun. Alright, so with the help of Jared and his compressor, we got our bags pumped up. We were able to get the trailer hitched. I almost got ran over, but we won't talk about that. And yeah, so now we're on the road to Raleigh, California, which is kind of down by Glamis sand dune area. We're gonna hit up a Walmart, stock up on groceries, and then we're gonna be heading to the west side of the Salton Sea. Melissa is driving because, as you can see in this super cool footage, we had to fly the drone
over this super cool one-lane bridge.
Over the super cool one-lane bridge. So she drove, I flew. Good time. I just need to teach her how to drive the drone.
Yeah.
Because then, the problem is when I let her drive the truck, then she's like, I want to drive, and I'm like, dang it, I don't like it when you drive.
But yeah, then you are like, it's a lot of.
She drives way too fast on a washboarded road.
It's fine. It's fine.
Apparently, you want a new trailer just as much as me.
Oh my god.
When the morning's standing at your door, brighter than our mornings come before. Don't be late, my dear.
What do you think of this drive so far?
Pretty boring so far.
But how is it actually driving?
It's fine. I mean, it's a 2-lane highway just in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of like a lot of hills, but just little ones.
The day is longer than the night. The road ahead is clear and in the light it's clear. Don't be late.
Props are due. Melissa was driving and she had to do a panic stop, in a sense, for this train. The guard gates came down right as we were approaching.
Yeah.
And she did good. She did good. And
Stopped
now,
as soon as I saw it dashing.
now we're just waiting. It's a very long train.
We're gonna be here a while.
Over here, Glamis Sand Dunes, or the Imperial Dunes. It's a fun time. So Melissa and I have been there, I don't know, probably less than 10 times. We have a lot of friends that go quite a bit and they really enjoy it. A few different places to camp. They're called Wash 1, Wash 2, Wash 3. And those are basically areas where campers tend to congregate. And when we have came here before, there's a couple different things that we like to do. You go to Comp Hill, and there's this big sand dune that people try to drive up. We do a run to Dooner's Diner, which is a diner which is way down on the border. So that's fun. And yeah, it's fun. It's busy. It gets very busy. People get stuck very easily in motorhomes and fifth wheels and stuff like that. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, it's just a giant off-roader's paradise.
Just a big sandbox.
Playground. Yeah, exactly. It's a giant sandbox.
Many hours later.
Guys, you know what? We get told very often that people like travel days because it's stressful for a lot of people, but we just try to have fun with it. But you know, these little travel vlog videos, they're great for us too because we look back on them and it's like, oh, remember when we drove from here to there? And this channel obviously is to provide knowledge. It's to, you know, show who we are, be ourselves. But then it's also memories for us. And then our family members back home really want to know what our day-to-day life is too. You know, they're curious. We don't see our family that much. So it's a lot of things. So we really hope that you guys like them because we like making them. We like filming them. We like showing y'all what travel days are like because they're different every time. Like today we had issue with Jared's jacks were all messed up. Not more messed up. They're just annoyed with him. And then our compressor didn't work, which is really weird. But we got that settled and yeah, it's just always something different.
We got some Christmas decorations for Christmas.
We got a Zamboni, a nice reindeer sweater because she's always so cold in the winter.
The next morning.
We arrived at our spot last night just as the sun was setting. And here's our spot.
Nice ocean view.
Nice ocean view. Well, it is an ocean.
It's a sea.
It's a sea.
Whatever that means.
So this is the Salton Sea. And this is, give you a little panorama. So, I don't know if you can tell, but we showed up in the dark and some super soft sand. So that's something to be very aware of, is your surroundings in the dark. So I knew because Jared had gotten here during the day and he told me. But we came in, we threw the truck into four-wheel drive and we were able to pull in this kind of, not a weird way, but a way that Jared said he wouldn't have done in his Class A because he would have sunk in the sand. But that's something to be aware of. And I don't know what else I'm going to say about that.
It's worth noting that there is a decommissioned RV park actually directly behind us. So there's a ton of full-timers back here too because those spots are flat and level. So is flat and level the same thing?
Sure.
Whatever.
Well, it's a lot safer because once you get down here to where we are, you have to be very careful to not get stuck. Especially if you're in a big heavy RV. That's what I was mentioning us. We were fine. We could go in with four-wheel drive but I mean, we can still get stuck with four-wheel drive, but
Yeah. But in any case, we're going to be here for about a week or so before heading on to our friend's house in Escondido.
for this little girl's birthday, we're going to meet up with our friends.
My birthday.
And yeah, so we hope you enjoyed this travel day video. And like always, don't forget to subscribe.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks for joining our adventure endeavor.
made you fly away.